Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Fallout 2. We are here at the Environmental Protection Agency. This is a piece of cut content. This was removed from the final version of Fallout 2, but reinstated with the restoration mod that I have installed. So, we're going to explore this area, and we've already done some exploring. We've been to every floor and checked out the basics, but I'm trying to figure out what quests I can do here. I've already talked to a few holograms and done quests for them, and gotten my reward. But there's a hologram here that is speaking in binary. I don't know if my intelligence or science is high enough to understand him. We might not be able to do this quest for him. And if we can't, then we'll just move on and see if we can find a different quest to do. We have interacted with his computer a couple of times, but it doesn't seem to be the thing we need to do to fix this guy. And we can't repair him or use science on him. Can we use this thing over here? Use science and repair on this little machine. No, that does not work. Yes, this is the machine that projects the hologram of science, and I'm using science on it. But my science skill is only 50%, which is not all that high. I have not been putting a whole lot of points into science. So I don't think we're going to be able to complete this quest for this hologram. That's fine. We can move on and find something else to do. Now, this area, I was not able to explore this particular area last time in the slightest because I didn't have authorization to open these doors. I think I need a key card, and I think I have the key card now, so let's see if we can open these doors. Yeah, we need authorization. Unauthorized access requested, locking door, yada yada yada. So we click on it, and then we're going to use the key card. Does that work? Authorization granted, unlocking door, and now we can just waltz right in, right? There we go. How about this hologram? How are you, sir? Czar. Hello, Czar. You understand me? I can kind of understand you. Sensor fixed? I can't understand you. There's too much static. I'll see if maybe I can fix it. It's a good thing I've been putting a lot of points into repair, because everything around here is broken. Repair this console over here? Cannot repair that. Can I examine it then? No, it's a computer. Can I science it? No, we failed to learn anything. Fine, can I repair this thing over here? A fault in the machine is found and quickly fixed. So now we can probably talk to him without it being garbled. Ah, thank you so much for repairing me. I was dreading the thought of some visitor happening along and asking me questions which I'd be unable to properly answer due to all the static. Of course, you're the first visitor I've seen since the war, but still, had I encountered someone else, that could have been quite embarrassing. No problem. It was my pleasure to help you out. So what exactly is this place anyway? Ah, you're standing in the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA. We're a government research facility that specializes in testing chemicals to ensure that they're safe for the Earth's environment. But that's just scratching the surface. We had all sorts of exciting things going on here, at least until the facility was, well, it was vacated due to the war. Interesting. So what exactly is your purpose here? Well, unlike the other holograms you will encounter, or have already encountered, I wasn't created for a specific task. I'm merely here to answer visitors' questions and to help solve difficult mathematical problems that the human mind cannot accomplish, because squishy minds are so simple. I see. Then perhaps you could answer some questions for me. Oh, I'd love to answer your questions. Ask away, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. I keep seeing references to a blue level. If I mention that, are you going to go hostile? I'm sorry, but the blue level contains top-secret research. It's so top-secret that I'd have to kill you if I told you. But I guess you were kind enough to repair me, so the password is flowerpot. Thank you. Let me ask you something else. Can you identify some items I found around here? I will do my best. What items would you like me to identify? I don't have any. Never mind. Thank you for the help. Flowerpot. Flowerpot is the code word. If we find out what level blue is, we can probably enter it now. Thank you. Thank you, hologram. Let's explore this area. I see a lot of lockers over here. Might have some stuff in them. And now that we have access to all of these doors, it shouldn't be a problem to explore. Bottle of shampoo. There's a bottle of shampoo I'm able to pick out of the shower. Why can I pick up this bottle of shampoo? That seems silly. Oh, it's a premium bottle of shampoo. Unlike other leading brands, this shampoo comes in an unusual flexi plastic bottle. It was specifically designed this way, so that when the bottle is squeezed, the right amount of shampoo is poured out, no more and no less. Just a flip of the cap and you're on your way. You've sold me! How much for this bottle of shampoo? Maybe there's someone around here that's looking for a bottle of shampoo, because it's been hundreds of years since they last shampooed their head. Oh, here we go. Ammunition, 9mm, and needler cartridges, and 7.62, and I guess these are energy cells. This might take up some weight. I'm not sure we have the firearms that correspond to these calibers, but we'll take them. We'll take them for future use, as long as they don't weigh too much. And if they do weigh too much, we'll just pass them off onto Morton, or whatever his name is. He's got to be good for... Hey! 5 super stim packs. That's what I like to see. 5 time bombs? Might not be able to carry them. No, we can't carry this many time bombs. And really, you don't need that many time bombs. That's just excessive. Unnecessary and excessive. What is this? An electronic lockpick and some biomed gel. Sound like plot items to me. We'll take them. We'll take them just in case. And we found an AK, an assault rifle that corresponds to that ammunition. An AK-112, 5mm assault rifle, an old military model, out of use around the time of the war. Can fire single shot or burst using the high velocity 5mm rounds. Okay, 5mm, really, an AK that fires 5mm rounds. Okay, well we found plenty of ammunition, so let's equip it, and perhaps use that in battle and hope it doesn't break down immediately, since all of our weapons seem to have that misfortune placed upon them. Now this area looks like a war room. That's what this looks like. A bunch of chairs around a map. Let's check out the map. This is definitely the security wing. Analyze the situation map. Nothing out of the ordinary? Science it. Use science on it, Morton. No, he learned nothing. Repair it? Is it broken? I don't think so. Nope, can't repair that. It's just an interesting bit of scenery, I suppose. And it'd be nice if we could get in here. Yeah, in fact, we can get in here. We'll just go through this door and then this door and see what's over here. Oh, this door is electronically locked. We'll use the code ABRE. Unlocking door. Thank you. Yep, that code works on all of these doors. So open it up, and this looks like a display area. Maybe there's something in this desk. I'm hoping something good. If it's like 10 stim packs, I'll be happy. Ooh. Guns and bullets. Very useful. Nuka-Cola, not so much. More cheesy poofs. What's this? EPA pamphlet. Might be useful. Might have information for me. Museum pictures. World maps. Can we get information from it? Welcome to the EPA's museum. This terminal will project a movie using exciting new holographic technology. Show me the movie. The terminal projects a hologram of a tall, bespectacled man in a lab coat. He waves and gives you a friendly smile. Hello, I'm Dr. Caleb, and I'll be hosting this holographic video in a poster, blah, 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 blah. Yada, 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 yeah. Hold on. Here, this catches my eye. That's right. In the event of a nuclear war, you want your family to be safe within the shelter of Vault-Tec branded vault. Yes, Vault-Tec has constructed 122 public vaults around our great nation. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize the grand total was 122. So there's bound to be one near you. As you can imagine, space is very limited, so reserve your space today, or else your family might end up like the Johnsons here. And then Dr. Caleb pats the head of a dead skeleton. Thank you, Vault-Tec, America's final word when it comes to homes. And, okay, log off. It didn't give me the location, but can I click on this map and figure it out? There's nothing of interest? Yeah, let's examine it a little further. I'm hoping I'm going to find locations here. Please tell me. It's just the same. It's just the same thing. Never mind. Is this everything? It's weird, I guess, that there would be a situation room and like these tables of war simulations in the Environmental Protection Agency. Seems like something like this shouldn't be inside a building like that, but sure enough, here it is. But we're not finding anything useful. No. We've looted everything on this floor and in this area, and I can't find the location of the vaults. I got a better description of the vaults and the whole process, but can't find a location. Location is what I need, but location is not what we're walking away with. No, I don't think I'm going to find anything I like here, except for this electric chair. I am curious if I can use this to electrocute one of my companions. Not Marley and not Cassidy, but maybe my other companion, the one that's been jinxing me for a while. Let's turn the electric chair on. Chair is empowered. Please encourage person to move as close to chair as possible from either side. Yes, let's go back there and see if we can deal with this dog once and for all. I think if they touch this tan paneling, that might be what does them in. Come on, dog. Get over here, bad luck dog. Come on, get over here. Who's a bad boy? Who's a bad boy? Stupid dog, get over here. Oh, Morton got a little too close. Yeah, Myron was hit for 474 hit points and was killed. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want him to die. Okay, we'll try this again.
Yeah, what? Can't you see I'm thinking here?
Yeah. Wait here until I come back.
Excuse me. Wait for you here? Are you kidding? Tell me you're kidding.
No, stay here until I come back, okay?
Oh, are you fucking serious? Whoa, hey, you keep me around?
Yeah, no, we've already been through this. Stop it.
Huh? What do you say?
No, stop. You can come with me, but you need to stay here for like 10 minutes, okay? Wait here.
Okay, I'll wait here. Whew. You could show me a little more respect, you know. I am Myron.
Yeah, well, I just brought you back from the dead. You should be thanking me. Whatever. All right, come here, boy. Come here. Come here. That's it. Come on over, boy. Come on over here. Follow me. Follow the sound of my voice. Come here, dog. Come here. Yes. Come here. Little closer. Come on. Move forward just a little more. He took 268 hit points, but he's not dead yet. This dog can take a beating. Come on, it killed Myron. Why isn't it killing you? Get back in the chair. Wow, he takes a licking, doesn't he? There we go. Pariah Dog was hit for 274 hit points and was killed. We did it! Alright, Myron, Cassidy, it's time for us to leave. I am so happy. My luck is finally turning around, I hope. Let me make sure that I'm still not jinxed. If I'm still jinxed, I'm not going to be happy. Nope, I am a slot jinxer because of what the toaster told me, but I myself do not seem to be jinxed anymore. So, that is one burden lifted. Our luck is still at 1, but at least we won't critically fail and injure ourselves and break our weapons when we're in combat. As much, at least. We'll still do it occasionally, but not nearly as often. And maybe my luck with random encounters will be a little bit better. I can only hope. This place is not so bad. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I came by. Even though the quests here are really difficult, this has turned out to be very good for me.
So, you finally came around, huh? I knew you would. You need me.
Yeah. Let's go. Before I change my mind.
All right.
Yep, let's go. It's a bit disrespectful that Myron is voiced, and he's got that voice, and Cassidy isn't, when Cassidy is so much of a cooler companion. I wish Cassidy were voiced and not Myron, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. I'll take the help I can get. Except for Pariah Dog. His help is not welcome. Although I must say, it was nice when we were swarmed by enemies, and it was the 3 or 4 of us against 10 or 12 of them, and they would have their turn, and half of them would just completely miss and lose their next turn. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, Pariah Dog wasn't all that bad, but I'm not going to mourn his passing. It's time for us to move on. This elevator, however, we have not taken yet. This is a new elevator. The elevator is obviously not working. Oh, I was hoping this elevator would take us to the blue level, but it does not. Where can I find the elevator to the blue level? I've explored every area as thoroughly as I can, for the most part, and I can't figure out where the blue level is. How about this chute here, the rusting elevator? Can I use this? Password flower pot. Yep, I use the password flower pot. Can I step over here? There we go, and now down to the mysterious 7th floor, the blue level. Oh, I immediately regret this decision. Well, there's a fence. They can't get to us, so we can just walk around them, right? Yeah, we don't have to fight these Wanamingos. Which is good, because even though I think we're strong enough to take on the occasional Wanamingo at this point, I don't want to fight an entire family generation of them. Let's keep going. What is... Oh, no, let's not go too far, man. We've got an electric force field here. Let's see if we can disable that. The force field panel. Yes, let's tamper with that. Repair this? Repair, does that work? We failed to disable the force field. I think repair might be the correct skill. Keep trying. We keep failing to disable it. Keep trying. No, I suspect that no matter how often we use the repair skill, it's not working. What if we equipped the toolbox? Hold on, let's read this guns and ammo. Get our gun skill up a bit more. And let's read this pamphlet. I didn't really check this pamphlet out. A leaflet given out at the beginning of tours. No, not very helpful. Do I still have... Yeah, I still have the toolbox. Use toolbox on the machine. Yes? That does nothing. Come on, repair this thing. Or sabotage it. Disrepair it. Come on, something. Use the key card? No, key card does not work. Come on, what do I use here? Oh, and one of the Wanamingos is coming towards us. Or alien, I guess the game is calling them now. Alright, the alien is making their way over here. Let's see if Cassidy and I can take this thing out. I have an accuracy of 91%. I don't have to worry about critically failing anymore and breaking my weapon, so I don't have to save every 3 turns. Thank goodness the dog isn't with us anymore. Come on, Cassidy. I'm sure it won't take too much trouble to take this thing out. Ooh, it's not just an alien, it's a tough alien. Oh, and it's giving us large doses of radiation when it bites us. That's not good. Cassidy, it's your turn. Can you put a bullet in his head? Maybe save me the trouble? Yeah, like that. 4 hit points. That's not nearly enough. I am receiving so much radiation right now from this tough alien. It's not doing a whole lot of damage to me, but I'm probably just going to die from radiation poisoning at this rate. Let's take some Rad X right now, seeing as how we keep getting attacked by this thing that's giving us radiation poisoning. We have gained 50 radiation resistance. That'll help for this prolonged fight. And take some Rad away to get rid of the radiation poisoning we currently have. Good. Alright, and let's keep putting bullets in this thing. Just keep putting it down as best we can, but man, it's tough. It's got a really thick hide. And the second alien is making its way over here. Yeah, once you start a fight with an alien, they all magically know where you are, and they all start swarming you. So all of these aliens... We're not gonna fight all of these aliens. We're having so much trouble with one. We have expended a lot of ammunition, and it's gonna kill us through radiation poisoning at this rate. So we're gonna have to reload. We absolutely cannot take these guys on. Maybe one, not a dozen. Absolutely not. Let's move fast this time. Let's not give them an opportunity to ambush us. Let's get rid of this thing as best we can. Seeing as how our skills with science and repair weren't really helping, I've got one more option here. I've got dynamite. We'll use this dynamite instead. Use dynamite, set timer for 20 seconds and hope it doesn't go off too soon. Alright, get over here, guys. No, here they come. Here they come. Ugh, I really hate these things. They are just really obnoxious. And Myron has been killed. Myron ran off in the complete opposite direction as fast as he could and got swarmed by these little aliens. So, looks like we have to restart a 3rd time. Okay, good. Yes, explosions are going off. Cassidy and Myron are running right into the alien. No, run as fast as we can. Run away from them. Run away. Come on. Over here. What do we have? We have... Ooh, this is interesting. Can we open this door here? Yep, open the high security door and talk to this robot here. Hello, Mr. Handy, if that is your real name. Pardon me for breathing, which I never do anyway, so I don't know why I bother to say it. Oh god, I'm so depressed. Oh good, a depressed robot. I've always wanted one of those. But we see some lab-grown, vat-grown, I guess humans. They look humanoid. It is a hibernation chamber. A body of a black mole is suspended inside. That's a black mole, you say? Oh, black male. A black male and a white male and... What's this, a white female? Yeah, white female. So some people here. There are some people who are suspended in goo. Or I guess a, Oh, hello. Good stuff. Good stuff. What's this? A syringe? Not an empty hypodermic. Alright, it's just a syringe. Can I activate these people? Maybe wake them out of their stasis? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Well, at the very least, I guess I can loot their belongings. What did they have on them before they went into stasis? This door is electronically locked. I can't open it. There's no way to unlock it from here. I guess I have to use a computer terminal to unlock it. I've got this electronic lockpick. I can only imagine that's what it's used for, but no. No, it does nothing. That's very odd. Alright, let's try this computer instead. No, all of these lockers are electronically locked, and I can't open it with the electronic lockpick, which seems counterintuitive. But so be it. Can I use this? I guess it's a terminal of some sort over here. Can I use this to unlock these lockers? Hibernation chamber, control computer. Select an option. Give me the subject histories. 3 individuals were sealed within these chambers before the war, each for specific classified reasons. Subjects remain sealed and unaware of their surroundings. Read the log entries on these subjects. Subject A. They brought in a woman to be cryo. Didn't say why, only that it was top secret business. She was quite the looker. Petite, Chinese looking, and there was something about her eyes. She took down 2 Secret Service agents when she found out what we had in mind. Caught them off guard and opened them both up with one of Deloy's scalpels. Jesus Christ, what a sight it was for tired eyes. The third one managed to subdue her. It's not like she wouldn't be spending the rest of her life down here if she'd managed to kill them all anyway. She's unconscious now, and they're prepping her tank. It's right next to the psychopath Patrick's, too. What a shame. Apparently psychopath Patrick. We don't want to wake him up. Dexter Patrick is a rather interesting specimen. He is a narcissistic, woman-hating, sociopathic murderer known to occasionally dabble in necrophilia and cannibalism. Ew. And also, ugh. He is cold-hearted to the extreme, showing no remorse for his victims, who ranged from innocent children to the elderly and disabled. His preferred targets were attractive young women, who he'd usually seduce into intercourse before brutally dispatching them. Gross. Yeah, let's not wake him out of cryo. Even if he is remarkably sociable and charming, and several staff members that were female seem to be token with him, let's not wake him up. The last subject is just named Cat Jules. Cat was assigned to the EPA military security detail. The sergeant, he's a sergeant. Sergeant Cat has an impressive combat record and is one of the highest graded energy arms and unarmed combat specialists in his unit. However, these achievements are marred by an equally long history of accusations of petty theft, repeated counts of being out of uniform, and an attitude of extreme arrogance to superior officers. Well, that doesn't sound too bad. Sergeant Jules was recruited as a test subject for the Human Reflex Enhancement Project in exchange for the removal of some of these reports from his file. Sergeant Jules appears to be in good health, but he has developed lengthened canines and certain eccentric characteristics in addition to the project goals of improved reflexes and heightened sensory capabilities. What, did you make him a vampire by accident? Is that what you did? Or a werewolf? Why would he have elonged teeth? He has a slightly reduced attention span. He is perfectly fit for service and more than capable. If you say so. Well, Subject A seems to be the most stable of the 3. Yes, crazed Chinese specimen. Yeah, let's see. Extended periods of time in a deep freeze environment alters the chemical processes of the body. Without proper application of chemicals to the subject's body on exiting the chambers, they may suffer from ERS, environmental rejection syndrome. To ensure the safety of the subject, it is highly recommended that you place an ERSI inhibitor canister into the dispenser before continuing. I think I might have found one of those, or 2 of those. Hold on. Before I do that, let's find one of these things and use it. Yeah, there's Biomed Gel here. I've got one, and I think I gave one to Cassidy. So let's use the Biomed Gel on this console. Let's not just dump it over there. Let's insert it properly. Oh, okay. Do we have to use it over here in the hibernation central control? Is that what we have to use it on? Well, I definitely have at least one of these Biomed Gel things. I just don't know where to insert it. Not on this console, not on the vat, not on this control next to the vat, not on these computers, not the lockers. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to retrieve test subject. Yes. I have some chemicals. Let's wake up the serial killer Patrick. We're going to use him as a test subject. See if we can wake him up without using the vial. Retrieving test subject. Warning, no environmental rejection syndrome inhibitors were applied to the specimen. State of specimen is unknown. Please proceed to the cryo chamber for retrieval. And he has been flushed out. And I guess he's over here now. Let's go wake him up. Yeah. Let's see what happened. I'm not sure where we were supposed to insert this. But let's see what happened to this guy without the cryo gel. The Biomed Gel, whatever it is. Oh, this is just a large supercomputer. Well, where did he get flushed to? Where did he go? I'm not sure where he went. He got flushed somewhere. He was here. Oh, here he is. Okay, never mind. He's lying unconscious on the ground. That's where he is. Let's go talk to him. Alright, this is a body of a white male. He seems to be not responding. He might be dead. He might not be responding because he's dead. Okay, let's try and wake these other two up properly this time. I'm not entirely sure how. We have to insert this biogel somewhere, somehow. This guy snaps his head towards you and leaps to his feet. As he looks at you, his eyes suddenly get really wide and he starts gasping for air. Oh! That's what happens when you don't apply the gel. He turns into a pile of goo. Okay. Well, that's definitely his dead remains. Let's make sure that doesn't happen to these other two. Where do we use the goo? Maybe the pipes? Do we use it on the pipes? No. Okay, I can't figure out where I'm supposed to use these chemicals, but reading this warning again, it says that if I don't apply the chemicals to the subject's body upon exiting the chambers, they may suffer from ERS syndrome. So, immediately after opening the chambers, I have to douse them in this goo, I guess. So let's proceed. And this time, let's wake up Cat Jules. Sergeant Christopher Cat Jules. Wake him up. Yep, being retrieved. Warning, no inhibitors were applied to the specimen. I haven't done that yet. Yes, I know. I'm doing that right now. So grab the inhibitors and pour it on his body. Come on, get over here and put it on his body. Come on. Use the biogel on his body. As you approach the cryogenic chamber, you see a slender, naked black man sprawled on the floor. His muscular body is still shaking from the icy cold water. He looks up at you as you approach. Who are you? The man stands up, shakes himself dry like a wet animal, and as he looks at you, his eyes suddenly get really wide, and he starts gasping for air, and oh, come on. Alright, that's 0 for 2. Let's try and keep this one alive, although this game's really not making it easy. I don't know I have all of the tools that I need, I think. I just don't know how to stop this from happening. I used a syringe on myself. I was trying to figure out what I could do with that, but I used it on myself. My head is throbbing and I feel a little different, but other than that, no ill side effects, so that's good. Is there anything else I can use or combine it with? Do I combine it with the shampoo bottle? Do I put it in the shampoo bottle and then squirt it on their heads? Is that what I have to do? No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, God. I wanted to go back the way I came now, but there are now Wanamingo aliens right in my pathway. Those two wandered away, but this one is still here. Yeah, these things are just causing me way too much Okay, good. Alright, good. They are walking away. Now run. Use this opportunity to run. We're running out of here. Go. Alright, back here on the Indigo floor. Can I access this terminal? No, I cannot access this terminal. Not sure what that terminal would do. Okay, I consulted the walkthrough, and it told me that I need to go over into this specific area and check out this specific wall locker, because inside of it, there is a gas mask. Now I take that gas mask, and I equip the gas mask, so I can go into this contaminated area, right here, with all these barrels. And now I can walk around here. It sounds like the fans on the right wall are clogged. Yeah, it looks like they're clogged too, I see them. Yep. Is there a way to remove the thing that is clogging them? I don't have a broom or anything. We have fixed that fan. Why don't we fix the other one as well while we're at it? And now both fans are fixed, and this area should be relatively pure. Well, I'm not going to trust it. I'm going to keep my gas mask on for now. Can I access this computer now? I'm told I should access this computer to make the thing that I need. Hello, user. I'm the pharmacist of the future, Mr. Kemi. How can I help you? What do you do? I make drugs. Alright, let's give it a try. What drugs do you want? Ooh, stim pack? Great choice. Give me the ingredients. Oh, I don't have those ingredients. It looks like we found a computer that does Myron's job just as well as he does. Well, I guess we'll keep Myron with us for now. He's a lot more portable than this giant machine. But what else can we make here? Oh boy, do you want me to make something special? What kind of special drug would you like Mr. Kemi to create for you today? Give me the ERSI. This is your lucky day. I have just enough chemicals in my storage tanks to make one batch of ERSI. Would you like me to make it for you? Yes. Selection created. That was fun. Please collect the item from the machine. Thank you for using Mr. Kemi. Let's make more drugs again sometime. Alright, thank you. Thank you. You have been helpful. I will take that now. Actually, what do I need to make a super stim pack? I will need an ordinary stim pack, a piece of fruit, and one Nuka-Cola. Yum, yum. Well, I don't have any fruit on me because I thought it was completely worthless. I don't know why fruit makes stim packs more powerful, but it's good to know. I bet Myron could make super stim packs if I find fruit and nuka-cola. I'll have to keep that in mind. I'll have to keep the fruit on me whenever I find it from now on. Okay, the crafting machine made the drug that I need. How do I pick it up now? Where is the... Alright, can I go over here? It's not simple. Where is it? Where do I pick the thing up at? Can't be easy. Nothing is ever easy in this game. Alright, we have the computer here. Computer, yeah, gives us the interface. Does nothing else. Not in the barrel. Not in this. Not at there. I'm clicking everywhere. I'm not figuring out where I'm supposed to be going. Come on. Did I pick it up? I picked something up, I think. There we go. I picked up an ERSI container. It spat it out on the floor, like the garbage machine that it is. Alright, thank you, Mr. Kemi. Thank you for giving me the container that I needed to wake up at least one of the people, well, the only one I haven't killed so far, I guess. And now we use this chemical on the tank, right? Click it somewhere. We've got this thing. Where do we use it now? Where do we utilize it? Do we use the computer itself? Is that how we interface with it? Retrieve test subject. Place ERSI canister into the dispenser. And now revive Kitsune. Retrieving test subject. The chemical was successfully applied to the specimen. Heart rate of the specimen appears normal. Please pick her up. And this one's not dead? I wouldn't presume yet. Before you lies an open tank with icy cold water slowly being drained through a long serpentine pipe. Inside, a woman, naked from head to toe, lies gasping and shivering. Looking around quickly, you snatch a bundle of loose clothing from a nearby locker and drape them over her for warmth. Whoa, that had to be some trip. Are you alright? Yes, the preservator restored my body temperature. Not all of it, it looks like. You give it some time for her teeth to stop chattering. She recovers much quicker than you expect, and she looks at you with sudden gravity. Is it over? You mean the war? The war, yeah. The war ended long ago. It finished about as soon as it started. It ended in the worst way possible. Who won? Who won? Nobody won. She looks at you blankly. She's very easy on the eyes, especially for someone who was just thawed out of a block of ice. When 98% of the world is scorched to a crispy brown, I'd say it's hard to declare a clear winner. I mean, there wasn't much left worth winning. What date is it? What year is it? Is it still 2077? Hell no, it's 2277. My god, I don't believe it. I was in that thing for over a century? Yeah, for about 2 centuries. Hey listen, don't look at it like that. I had nothing to do with putting you in there. Hell, my grandpa wasn't even alive back then. I just stumbled upon the location of this place and decided to check it out. Well, will you help me up, or would you like it better if I continued sitting naked at your feet? Well, since you're giving me a choice... She glares at you wordlessly. Oh, I mean, of course I'll help you up, and then we help her to her feet. I guess now is not the time for joking around. Why did you wake me? I have this terrible habit of touching everything I encounter. One thing led to another. You say you don't even work here? Yep, that's what I said. Then if you hadn't come along, I would have been stuck in that thing even longer, maybe forever. What's it like now, the world out there? You said 98% of it was destroyed? This world is a wasteland where every day is a struggle for survival. Most people have taken shelter in the ruined remains of the old ones. Others, like my tribe, attempt to forge a new, simple existence in the harsh wilderness. Truth told, it could be centuries before it even comes close to recovering. It can't possibly be as bad as it sounds. It's nothing like America. The America you knew in 2077 is dead. So, what now? Hi, my name's Nun. What's yours? You can call me Kitsune. Kitsune, what were you doing cryoed away in that tank? I don't know for sure. They knew the war was about to happen, so they put me in the preservator like the others. Do you have any clue what this place is? Did you know that it's the Environmental Protection Agency? From what I know, it's a branch of the United States EPA. I was in Arizona when the war happened. I was taken here immediately. That's right. This is the Environmental Protection Agency. So the fact that you are locked up here means you are a hazard to the environment. Why do you hate the environment, Kitsune? No, I was a homemaker. I was married to a councilman. Before that, I wrote for several different news publications. It wasn't what you would call an exciting life. So what happened to your husband? I don't know. Probably one of the billions of casualties. I doubt any of my family made it through that war. My God, if they all died. It's been so long. Everyone I ever knew is dead. Yeah, that sucks for you. What are you going to do now? I don't know. What can you do when you've been hibernating for over a century? Even bears don't sleep that long. The world out there isn't the world I knew. I don't know if I could stand to see what it's turned into. Stop wasting time. Come with me, and maybe we can make something out of this world. You know, you're right. I could go back to being frozen and sleep it off for another 100 years, but that would be the cheap way out. I need to see myself, what the world has become, and play a part in putting it back together. That's the spirit. Let's go grab a Brahmin steak first thing. What's a Brahmin? Oh, you've got a lot to see. And here we have Kitsune. We have our new companion, Kitsune. Yes, we exchanged the unlucky dog for Kitsune, and even though I don't know a whole lot about you, Kitsune, I already feel like this is a beneficial trade for the both of us. Is there anything you need from me? Kitsune, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have been frozen in a cryo tank for no good reason. Come on, you can share with me. What do you care? It's in the past. Come on, we're on the road together for a whole 2 seconds. I want to know more about you. I suppose there's no need for secrecy anymore. It's just hard to break a lifelong habit. You see, I was pretty much a spy. Yep, I kind of suspected that they suspected you of that, but it does surprise me that you were literally a spy. My dad was Chinese, but he and his family were no friends of the Chinese government. He was born in Beijing, but got the most important aspect of his education here in the States. When he returned home and got a job as a public servant, he'd already been recruited by the Americans as an intelligence agent. I'm not overly familiar with the politics of the time, but I think I follow what you're saying. Your dad was Chinese, but he was secretly a spy for the Americans. Did the Chinese ever suspect him? My father worked at the Ministry of Agriculture for 38 years. I'm guessing that's a no. So, what about you? When did you enter the picture? Well, one day, an aide to the official my father was working for caught him making copies of secret documents. That probably ended poorly for him. It didn't turn out so bad. You see, she thought along the same lines as my father, and within a couple of months, they were married. Oh, okay. You guys have all the luck. Can you share some? Send some of that luck my way. I really need it. They had me a year later, and I was raised in China under the facade of a patriot. In school, I'd write about how China was the strongest when unified, and how we had to continue to strive towards social equality. When I was older, I wrote for nationalist newspapers and participated in debates supporting the ruling party. Yes, that's quite the life story you have there. My husband created the FEV. It was dangerously unstable. Despite this, the military hoped to use it to create an army of super soldiers that could crush the Chinese. I see. That is an interesting aspect of your life. I'm just kind of skipping through all this. Okay, there's a lot of expedition. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yes, everyone is dead. None of that matters. Say, since you were a spy, I'm pretty sure you're skilled at stealth and all that. Got any tips you want to teach me? Yes, I've had quite a bit of practice with sneaking, lockpicking, and stealing. Here, let me increase your skill points by 10% each, or maybe even 20% each. You've got it now. Remember, practice makes perfect. Hey, thanks. I think it's time for us to head out. Wow. Best companion so far, second only to Cassidy. You are just amazing, Kitsune. Thank you. Anything in your locker that has magically unlocked now that you are unfrozen? Or unsubmerged? No, she's already got everything. Never mind. Alright, you're welcome, Kitsune. You're welcome that I picked you last. Everyone else is dead. And it's not my fault. It's just kind of confusing how these machines work. Well, we have a new companion, and if that's all that's down here at the EPA, I'd say that was worth it. It took a long time to get her, but man, she has already left a great first impression on me. Okay, now I am just waiting for these aliens to clear out. They're wandering around randomly, so if I could get the majority of them off of the platform, or all of them, that would be great, but it's just completely blind luck. They're just kind of wandering around, picking a random direction, and yeah. Alright, 1 or 2 left. If one of them gets off the platform, I might be able to make it over there and just deal with 1 or 2 turns of fighting this guy. Or if that guy could get off the platform entirely, that would be great. But here comes the queen alien one. I'm going to go, come on, no. Go away, don't get back on the platform. And she's getting back on the platform. Alright, I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to sit here and wait until all of these aliens are off of my platform. It's going to take, I don't know how long it's going to take. It might take 5 minutes, it might take 5 hours. But I'm not going to be able to make my way there until they've cleared out. So we're just going to sit here and wait. Alright, I think this might be as good as it's going to get. There's just one left on the platform. Let's go. Let's go. Run. And now it's heading our way. That's fine. We'll juke them around. Yep, that's right. Come this way. And get on the elevator. Go. Yes, get out of here. I can't believe I spent over 100 years in this place. Yes, it's incredible. Take a good long look, because as far as I'm concerned, we're never coming back here. This place was a maze, and I'm glad to be rid of it. Let's just wash our hands of this entire place. Although, before we head out, I've come back to this level because I do remember these humans were here. Can we enter this door right now? Is there anything stopping us? It's electronically locked. Yes, we know the password now. Abre. Unlocking door. Is it possible to perhaps free these people? Or, I don't even know if they're safe to release. They might be insane. This human is horribly disfigured. They're horribly disfigured. That's not good. I don't know what happened to these people. Can I use the computer to find out? Please give me information. Welcome to the EPA Petting Zoo. Here, you will have the pleasure of interacting with these unique creatures that look like hideously deformed humans. That's because these ugly beasts are the result of exciting experiments, where our brilliant scientists are attempting to splice human and animal DNA. Well, that's gross, and a crime against God and nature. In theory, this new science might one day allow us to create a super person. Imagine a US soldier with the sight of an eagle, the speed of a cheetah, and the strength of an ape. Imagine how the super soldier could strike fear into the hearts of commies. It sounds like science fiction, but it may soon be science fact. The creatures you see here are the results of experiments that haven't quite met with success. Instead of euthanizing these failed abominations, we thought it'd be fun to put them in a petting zoo. Don't worry, despite their horrific appearance, they're not likely to attack as long as they're well fed. We're happy to report only 3 visitor casualties have occurred in the past year. Thank you. Okay. So, these aren't humans, these are animal-human hybrids. That's even more disturbing. And, boy, how have they been surviving underneath here for 200 or 100 plus years? Yeah, okay. Apparently, they're still alive, and I don't know of any way to release them, not that I think I want to. Now we have information on the spore plants. They are derived from the Venus flytrap and was specifically engineered by our brilliant scientists to be able to survive in a world devastated by nuclear war. Why would we want to do that? It's simple. After a global nuclear war, scientists believe that much of the Earth will become a barren wasteland. Plant life will have a difficult time surviving. Now imagine us emerging from this in the safety of our Vault-Tec vaults, only to find that all the plants are dead. That means no more salad. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? But don't worry, these new plants may be the answer to all those problems. Instead of relying on fertile soil and rainfall, they're able to derive their nutrients by killing and eating animals. Just like people. All through the wonders of science. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh. No. Don't tell me we created the Wanamingos as well. Come on. Give me a break here. Welcome to the newest exhibit. The strange-looking tentacled creature you'll see in the cage might look like they came from outer space, but they're not aliens. In fact, they were made right here in America. As you may have guessed, these guys weren't created by Mother Nature, they were created by science, and they're an affront to God. That's right, these fearsome monstrosities were engineered by American scientists in top-secret laboratories as the newest weapons in the war for freedom. Their powerful tentacles and sharp teeth were specifically designed to tear open America's enemies. Their tentacles also excel at digging, so the commies won't even be safe in their underground bunkers. Also, these ferocious killers have skin so thick that bullets have a hard time penetrating it. That's right. You're looking at the future of biological warfare. You'll have to excuse the dim lighting, but these guys are happiest when dwelling in cool, dark places, and you wouldn't want them to get angry, would you? And we can see that they have clearly tunneled their way out of here, and... oh, yeah. Great. So now I've got even more problems to deal with. Thanks. Taxpayer funding in action. Thank you, U.S. government. Let's use the computer, this employee access, lower the force field on the humans, enter the password, hologram 411. Yep, Abre. Done. Force fields are now disengaged. Kill, feed. They're probably going to attack us on sight. And indeed... oh, no, this one's running away. Hello. She is an unfortunate human with a grotesque animal features. It seems ravenous with hunger. Probably should have examined that before I released him. Now seems like a pretty good time to get some experience points. These guys seem pretty weak, and it would be good to see what Kitsune can do in battle. So, put a bullet in this one, and a second bullet, and now let's see Kitsune do the same. Oh, I didn't give her a firearm yet, but she was able to punch the enemy nonetheless. And I think that was the last one. Yep, we have killed another ravenous human. And for every ravenous quote-unquote human that we kill, we gain 5 karma. So, once again, we're killing our way to positive karma. Just getting rid of these abominations and making the world a little better place. Yep, and I think we're done now. I don't want to fight all of these spore plants, they're pretty tough. And I definitely don't want to fight Wanamingos if I can avoid it. So, let's leave. I think we are completely done here. And so, we must take our leave of the EPA. It was nice to visit. It was nice to stop by. Thank you for inviting us in and giving us our newest companion. Maybe if I give her some firearms, she'll be even better in combat. But she's already better than stupid, bad luck dog and Myron combined. So, yeah, I'm really happy we made this stop here, and even though I think all of this questing and this entire layout was incredibly convoluted, it's honestly, yeah, the vaults that are in modern Fallout games, like in Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, they also seem convoluted and difficult to navigate to me, so it's not out of place, it's just very tedious, and it's an interesting bit of lore. It was interesting to go down and find the origins of all of the mutants down there, and also to get a bit of backstory from Kitsune as well. This place wasn't all bad, it had some interesting things to it. But it's time for us to move on. We need to head to some other location, and we still need to find the vaults. Let's get out of here. Here you go, Kitsune. You can have this 10mm pistol. That'll be your first firearm, and I can't wait to see how well you are with it. By the way, about your eyes. What about them? What's the term for it? Heterochromia? Is that what you have? Mine isn't a natural condition. The one on the left didn't belong to me. I lost the old one in an accident, and I've never learned to appreciate that until now. What do you mean? Ever since the transplant, I always felt like I was seeing the past in one eye and the present in another. More so than ever now, and that helps me carry on. I guess we all have our ways of coping. I'm all ears. No, you're also all eyes. We just talked about that. But, yes, you have a firearm now, and let's head out. Probably south. Let's head south. Here we are at the EPA. I know of 2 locations on the map at least. San Francisco, which is the closest one, and the New California Republic. That is the other. I would like to visit both of them eventually, but since the San Francisco one is closer, that's where we're headed. Maybe we'll meet something along the way, maybe not. Either way, that's our next destination. San Francisco! And we immediately encounter 6 fire geckos. Fire geckos are not great. I've fought a couple of fire geckos before. They're really strong. So let's try and prevent them from getting anywhere near us. Wow, the fire gecko does 48 hit points in 1 attack. And Myron has been killed already. Nope. We really can't fight 6 geckos, and we definitely can't fight 6 fire geckos. They are way too strong. They are just brokenly strong. We can't fight them. Reloading! Huh. Very odd. I've given Kitsune the firearm, but she won't equip it when I say used best weapon. I also gave her my spear, and she still won't use that. I guess she specializes in barehanded brawling. That's my only assumption I can make here. She refuses to use the weapons I've been giving her, so I guess she's just really good when it comes to bare-knuckle boxing. If I find any brass knuckles or spiked knuckles, I think I'll give them to her. In fact, I do have some brass knuckles in my inventory, so go ahead and take those. And now I want you to equip them. Come on. There we go. Yes, she definitely specializes in unarmed combat, from what I can tell. So, brass knuckles are her best weapon, even though I gave her some firepower, so fine. She is an unarmed fighter. Good. I'll keep that in mind. If I find spiked knuckles or a power fist or something, I'll give it to her. And I don't have to worry about making sure she's topped off on ammo, I suppose. Alright, we are heading out again. Try this a second time. From the EPA to San Francisco. I'm taking a moment to use my doctor skill and my first aid skill on Myron, who hasn't recovered from that last time I tried to execute him by shooting him in the face. He was still pretty badly injured from that. And honestly, I didn't really care. Yeah, Myron's healthy now. Yeah, Myron and Kitsune don't get along very well. While I've been healing them, Myron has been calling her the Oriental chick, and Kitsune has been calling him the little chicken shit. So, tensions are high. As long as they know their place in my army, there will be no problems. Do we wish to encounter an army of floaters and centaurs? No, I would like to avoid those encounters if I could help it. And immediately thrust into combat. For some reason, I think I should save my game in a brand new slot. Thanks for the heads up. Okay. Let's do that. Let's save our game in a brand new slot because the game said so. Thank you for the heads up on that. Alright, what do we have here? A bridge. It's a chasm here. A bridge being guarded by some person. A man guarding a bridge. You see the keeper of the Bridge of Death. Hello! Stop! Ye who would cross the Bridge of Death must answer me these questions 3. I'm not afraid of you, Bridge Keeper. Ask me your questions. What is your name? I have no name. I am none of Arroyo. What is your quest? My quest is... Hold on. What was my quest again?
Chosen. Our crops fail. Our reserves are meager.
Oh, that's right. My quest was to find the holy GECK. How much weight can a person with a strength of 6 carry, assuming he has the strong back perk? What the... Okay, that question seems quite different than the other two. Let's see. I can carry about 125 now, and my strength is roughly 6, but I don't have the strong back perk. If I did have the strong back perk, I think I'd have an extra 50, so maybe... How many levels of the strong back perk does the person have? That seems like a reference to the Monty Python skit about the swallows carrying coconuts. That's what that feels like. If that's true, that's a very amusing reference. Well, okay, we have his robes here, the Bridge Keeper's robes. Let's see what those do. This smelly, filthy garment must be made of some special fabric in order to have withstood the foulness of the Bridge Keeper's body. Oddly enough, it has plasma burns on scorch marks all over it, as if these weapons were used against it, to no effect. You have no idea why it's purple, and it weighs 10 pounds. Well, let's just drop it and get rid of it forever. Actually, let's check these out and make sure they're not magical robes. They're armor class 35. Wait, hold on a second. They're actually very good robes. They offer more damage protection in some aspects than the armor I'm currently wearing. Are you kidding me? Yeah, these are great robes. This armor is garbage, and I'm going to keep wearing the robes, I guess. Wow. Okay. Yes, let's take the Bridge Keeper's robes with us, and hope we don't explode like he did. We've got some new armor, too. New companions and new armor. It's been a good day, I think. Here, you can have my old armor, Kitsune. Use best armor. Putting on the metal armor. I'll try. Yeah, you try and move around wearing that metal armor. It's not easy. And now we cross the bridge without any problems. Bridge of Death is fine. Yes, we can continue on our journey. We're so close to San Francisco. So close. Keep going. Make our way there. Yes, we crossed the river there. It must have been really narrow there. And we are now here in San Francisco. I haven't seen these tall buildings since 101 got something. I don't know what they were saying. They were talking over each other. Alright, we are here in San Francisco. We are, I guess, maybe the Chinatown district of San Francisco. This will be an interesting place to explore. This could be a big, bustling metropolis. And these citizens have some unique sprites compared to the other places in town. This place looks very nice. And luscious. Lots of greenery, too. Yes, this place is definitely going to be worth exploring. Yes, myself and Cassidy and Myron and Kitsune will explore this area and see if we can find more quests, and hopefully we can find more information around here. Perhaps about Vault 13. That is my ultimate quest. I would like to find it eventually. And according to my elder, soon is preferable. So let's not get too sidetracked if we can help it, but we may very well get sidetracked if there are some interesting quests to do. Next time. We'll try and find interesting quests next time. Until then, my name is Mike, and this has been the highly enjoyable Fallout 2. Thank you for joining me.